that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame and Sam Harvard. Put your eyes together.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money, and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame and Sam Harvard. Put your eyes together.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money, and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
You can lock it, you're not married. So if you lock it, doesn't stop them from making a call. Somebody send a message.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, I perish. There won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame and Sam Harvard. Put your eyes together.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence
I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr.
Yes.
Kwame and Sam Harvard.
A powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.
Okay, the people that says that Lagos internet or is it Lagos it will humble you, they are not lying. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this special workshop. Please, if you can hear me, just type 111 for me in the comment section so that I can know that I'm audible enough and you can see me. I'm waiting for you. Either you're on Zoom or you're part of the Nexa family that are on YouTube. Please do that right now. There are some people on the group or the WhatsApp group for the workshop that are joining a call on the WhatsApp. That's the wrong place to be. You're just wasting your time there. If you know that you're on the group, just drop a message. You can chat and tell them that we are live on Zoom and they should be here. So let me get your 111 in the comment section just to know and be sure that you can hear me. All right. Please make sure you pay attention to everything we're going to be discussing tonight because there's not going to be any replay. Except maybe you're going to pay for it. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to everything that we're going to be talking about. Now, we have two codes. Code number 1, if you understand what I am talking about or what I'm explaining, when I ask you, you will type 222. If you do not understand it or you miss something or you need clarification about what I'm just explaining, you will give me 333. All right, so it is very important that we understand these two codes. 222 if you understand me, 333 if you are lost and you did not understand what I'm talking about. When I see 333, I'm looking, I have another screen here. I'm looking at the chat. Once I see 333, I'm going to re-explain whatever it is that I'm talking about so that those who probably did not get me can get me. So I want to make sure that everybody get the best out of tonight. And the way I'm going to be able to do that is to get your feedback. So when I get to hear from you and know those who understand what I'm saying and those who do not understand what I'm saying, then I'll be able to do that. All right. So just make sure that you get it. So do you understand me? Let me get 222 in the comment if you understand me now. Fantastic. 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 Awesome. All right. So we're here. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. If you know anybody that is supposed to be here, we want to have a very powerful 2026. I want you to do your best to invite them. You can share the link. That's why I did not charge for this workshop because I don't want it to be a gated thing. Even though you went through a survey, we had to be sure who you are before you join this. But it's very important that you can share this with somebody that you know is supposed to be here. Welcome once again. This is 2026 Content Accelerator Workshop, where I am going to be sharing with you how you can win your content game, how you can win in your personal brand and be able to do far more in your business than you have ever done in 2026, beginning from 2025. So I'm going to start tonight by saying that the people who are going to win in any year are not necessarily people who begin the year from January 1st. If you're going to win in 2026, your year cannot start January 1st. Today is such a significant day because it's the last day of the month of November, my birth month. And in few hours from now, we're going to begin December, which is the last lap of the year. Most people have a culture, and the culture is the culture of dirty December. They want to just do things, and all of the work they have been doing from January till November, they want to what they call enjoy it in December. I don't know about you, but I don't think it's a proper life to only enjoy once in a year. Or do you agree with me? I think you should enjoy every month. It shouldn't just be December. Whatever happens in December can happen to you in February, in April, any month of the year. As a matter of fact, every month of the year should look like dirty December for you. How would you make that happen is when you are able to automate most of the things that are required to make the engine of your business running. So I am of a belief that if you're going to win any year, you don't start planning for the year January 2nd or January 1st. You actually begin to take advantage of your year from the previous year. All right. Myself and my team have been planning for 2026 in the last 2 months. All right. Since September, October. Yeah. September ending into October, we have been planning for 2026. We have built strategies. We have executed some of them. We have so many things in plans for the year 2026 already as far back as late September of 2025. You are not too late. And the reality is the fact that December can be set as your own strategy month to be able to win powerfully in 2026. So that while others are trying to understand what is going on in the economic climate, you are already far ahead of everyone in your field because you have taken time to actually lay the right foundation for the year 2026. Now, let me make sure that I'm talking to people who understand me. Whatever you're doing right now in your business, whatever amount you're making, you can do 10 times by December 2026. I was speaking to a group of powerful professionals in Kenya yesterday, and then I asked them to do something I'm going to ask all of you to do right now. Today is the last day of November. Can you put an amount to the total amount that came in for you in the month of November? Do you remember, or can you think of it? If you can't put an amount to it, how much do you think you make per month throughout this year 2025? Don't type it. I don't want to know. I just want you to think about it. How much do you think you make per month this year 2025? Don't type it for me. Like I said, I don't want to know. I just want you to think about it. Can you think about that amount now? Is it in your mind? If you have it in your mind, type 555. Either you're on salary or you run a business or you're professional, you know how much it is that comes in per month. All right. Just think about that amount. Don't type it. I don't need it. I'm not going to use it for anything other than what I'm about to do. Fantastic. See that amount that you just thought about. That amount you just thought about. I want you to add 10 to it. 10 to it. What is the new amount now? Do you see the new amount? Don't type it for me also. Just think about the new amount. If you can see the new amount, give me 777. The new amount, give me 777. If you are able to think about the new amounts now, add 10 to your average monthly income and think about the new amount. Okay. Fantastic. So if you are here typing 777, that is the least amount you should make in 2026. That can happen for you in 1 year. It can. It can happen for you in 1 year. There are a few things that needs to happen before this becomes your reality. And that is the purpose of tonight's workshop. Now, if you are a Nexa member, this is not just a regular Nexa meeting. I decided to allow you to join a special workshop that I'm having for business executives. And that's because the time coincides with your time. So, and because today is the last day of the Nexa game, that's the pre-launch of Nexa. Nexa is going to be live in few hours. That's about 4 hours from now. So I did not want you guys to miss me today. So that's why you are in my class. So please pay attention to what you're about to learn. It's going to be mind-blowing. It is not, just know that it's going to be interesting. Okay. All right. Now, for the people who are supposed to be here, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this workshop. We're going to be talking about how to make the most out of your 2026 using a powerful content strategy that I'm about to deliver to your hands. If you register for the workshop, at the end of this class, I'm going to be giving you a gift that is worth $10,000. It's a very specialized system that has been created to help you with your personal brand. It's powerful, it's incredible, it will blow your mind. It took over a year of work to put together the resources that are on that platform. All right. So there are about three different AI systems that have been created to help you with a lot about your foundation. The first thing is going to help you with your brand journey through what we call the OKDL blueprint. So you're going to be having access to the entire OKDL blueprint. It contains the training, it contains the AI tools that will help you with the 4 key statements that you need for you to blow up your personal brand. I am going to be giving you access to that platform for free tonight. So, but you have to make sure you stay till the end so that you know how to get access to it. If you leave, you will forfeit that. Okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to do. The second thing I'm going to do for you tonight is to give you the winning strategy for your content for 2026. The content that I'm going to be using, the content that I'm building also for my HNI clients. These are people who are paying me up to $60,000 a year. The exact same stuff is what I'm going to teach to you tonight. So tonight is not one of those webinars that you come to and they sell you a course. I am not here to sell you any course. I am here to give you a strategy that will work for you. So you want to make sure you get rid of any form of distraction. We've got about 90 minutes to spend together, and it's going to be a mind-blowing 90 minutes. By the time I'm done, you will know yourself that this has been the most valuable workshop, online workshop you've attended this year that did not charge you. All right. So are we on the same page? Can we go now? Who is ready? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to rate your understanding of personal branding over 10. 1 being you are just a beginner, you just know a little about it. And 10B, you are expert, the best expert in the world when it comes to personal branding. So what would you rate your understanding of personal branding on a scale of 1 to 10? Give me all the answer on the comment section right now. How would you rate it? Your understanding of personal branding on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, I already see a 1, I see a 6, I see a 5. What else am I seeing? Give it to me. 3. Fantastic. What else? I'm seeing a 7. Oh, see a 3. I see a 4. I see another 5. I see a 1 again. Okay, now that I've gotten 2 1s, I am going to do a quick crash course explaining what this means, and then we're going to jump into the strategy, so that when I'm talking about the strategy, some people will not be looking at me like this, like, what's it saying? I don't understand. So I'm going to give it to you from the basics. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? So let me share my screen. What is personal branding? Okay. What is personal branding? Now, this is a very, very powerful question that I'm going to try to quickly answer in a way. But before then, I have to quickly break these 2 words down. We have 2 words here. We have the word personal and we have the word branding. Now, I'm not going to explain to you what personal means. All of you know it's just simple English word that means you. Okay? Now, what does branding really means? Branding means association. When people associate one thing with another thing. Do you understand me? When people associate one thing with another thing, when they compare one thing with another thing, how do I mean? Human beings are being of memories. What we do, how we act, is based on what is already stored in our memories. If you see something that you cannot relate it to anything in your memory, you are not sure how you are supposed to act. All right. There was an experiment done. Let me see if I can find a video of that experiment. Let me see if it's here. Let me play this. Let's see if this is it. Oh, it is not it. It is not it. Let me see if I can get that experiment. I'm not sure if I can get. Let me see if I can get that experiment. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Sorry, I'm just going to talk about it. So they brought a couple of kids together, maybe 1-year-old children, and then they released a lot of snakes. And those children, those little children, started to play with those snakes. They were biting the snakes, they were carrying the snakes, they were just having fun. They were doing all of that because they don't know what a snake is. It doesn't exist in their memory. They don't know what to, associate those things that look like big noodles. They were just having fun. Whereas you and I will probably run away if we get to see that, because it exists in our memories. A very good example of this are these 2 entities. All of you know what this is, yeah? But the only way you think of this is because of this guy. This is Michael Jordan. All right. Nike wanted to build a brand, so they decided to associate with Michael Jordan. So anytime you think about Nike, you're thinking about greatness, because Michael Jordan stands for those values. All right. So that is how they do the pairing. So now let me bring it home so that you understand me. Ladies and gentlemen, look at your screen. When you see this face and this name, what comes to your mind? Give me in the comments. Golf. Fantastic. What of this name and this face? What comes to your mind when you see this name and this face? UBA, entrepreneurship. Fantastic. All right, let's take it a bit further. When you see this name and this face, what comes to your mind? Acting, wrestling. Beautiful. What about this, my uncle? When you see his name and his face, what do you think about? Fantastic. What about this guy? When you see this face and this name, what comes to your mind? Boxing. I'm about to trigger some people now. When you see this face and this name, what comes to your mind? Yeah.
For some of us, is the goats. Thank you, Precious. God bless you. All of you saying goats there. I wish I can send you 50,000 naira right now for saying goats. Phenomenal. Messy people. What I will show you people. Now, what about your face and your name? What will come to people's mind? What about your face and your name? What will come to people's mind? So that is what personal branding means. Your face and your name. What does it represent in people's mind? When people see your face and your name, or your face or your name, what do they think about? That is the most important part of what personal branding means. What do you really represent? Who are you? What do people associate you with? Okay. What is, this is my definition of personal branding: controlling and increasing your perceived value in a chosen niche. Controlling, all right, and increasing your perceived value in your chosen niche. Ladies and gentlemen, everything in this life is a product of perception. And I'm going to prove it to you. Nothing really is either black or white. Something can be black and can be white at the same time. All right? Something can be white and can be black at the same time. Why? Because of the word perception. So let me show you a couple of pictures. Was this man good or bad? Give me an answer in the comment. Was he a good man or was he a bad man? All right. What about this man? Was he a good man or was he a bad man? Terrible. Okay, this one is still alive. Is he a good man or is he a bad man? Lagosians. Aha. What about this guy? Was he a good man or a bad man? Ladies and gentlemen, you can see there are mixed feelings in the comments. Some people say some people are good, some people say some people are bad. The reality is depends on who we are asking. People form opinion and perception that is personal to them based on how they perceive the individual. Some people see some of the faces that I just showed you and they think, oh, this is the greatest person that has ever happened to them. Because there are people who saw Sonny Abacha or who knew Sonny Abacha when he was alive, and they still believe he's the best president that has happened to Nigeria. I'm serious. There are people who saw Adolf Hitler as the Messiah, the best human being that has ever happened. All right? There are people who believe that. So it is your perception. Now, that is the same way people form perception about you. You're wondering why people are not buying your product as they are supposed to. You're wondering why most of the things they are doing are not pushed as far as it's supposed to. You're wondering why people are paying others in your field far more, 10 times more than they are paying you. It is because of the perception of you. You have to be in control of that. You have to control how people see you. Okay? You have to control how people see you. So that is the power of personal branding. So how do people see you? What do they associate you with? What comes to mind when they see your face and your name? How do you control that? So that is what personal branding means. Now, I'm going to quickly share with you about 7 different reasons you should build a personal brand, and it's incredible. You're going to be able to relate with some of the stories here. Now, I'm doing a crash course before I get into the strategy of what we are here for. The first one is global recognition. When you build a personal brand, you stop being a local champion. You are recommended or represented or recognized all over the world because of your personal brand. It gives you visibility beyond your borders. All right. This is my friend Vusi. He's worth over $400 million. Doesn't like saying this. He's the highest paid speaker in Africa. Phenomenal guy. He wasn't always like that. He's able to do that, go all over the world and build a very strong personal brand because of his content. Okay, so that is one of the benefits of personal branding. You want to be an international champion. You don't just want to be known only in your locality. There's a woman who got invited to the White House in the US because she was making more and more in Lagos. How do you get to fly to America, not just America, to the seat of their power, to White House, to meet with Michelle Obama, being interviewed on CNN because you are selling moi moi in Lagos? Why? Because of personal branding. She makes a post every day on Facebook about her moi moi. She just didn't post moi moi, she make posts like, oh my goodness. And somebody saw her posts, recommended her to CNN where they were looking for businesses that they were going to feature on their program. And from that feature on CNN, someone saw in the White House and invited her to America. Global opportunities are at the other side of the content you put out. Your personal branding activities will open you to global opportunities. I'm telling you, I have clients from countries I've never been to. One of the countries that has paid me thousands of dollars in this world the most is India, and I've never been to India. I can't speak their language. Thank God they can understand English. But I have people who pay me this kind of money in India because of my content, my personal brand. All right. The next one is legacy. You want to build something that will outlive you. When you are no longer here, you want to keep on speaking. I usually ask this question that if you Google your grandfather's name, what will you find? Anyone? You Google your grandfather's name, what will you find? What about if we Google your father's name? What are we going to find? So, what if we Google your own name? Now, very soon, you're not going to be on earth anymore. Your grandchildren, your great grandchildren are going to hear a story of one very great woman, great man that is their great great grandfather. And they will be wishing to hear them. Like I used to ask people, I wish I could sit with my dad right now. My dad passed in 2004. I wish I could meet my grandfather, at least see his photo, be able to sit with him and talk with him. My grandfather from my mom's side was reputed to be a very wealthy and powerful man, like powerful man. I wish I could sit with him and ask him questions and ask for his wisdom. But none of those people have anything to remember them by except what their children told their own children. And I don't even think I'm going to be telling my kids about my grandparents. So somehow they are forgotten. The greatest asset you can leave is not even your businesses for your children and children's children. They are your content. It is your voice still speaking even when you are no longer alive. And that is why even Mark Zuckerberg have started to build personal brand. The next one is authority. If you are being paid less than you was today, it's because you are not an authority in your field. I spoke with one lady who's an MC, phenomenal MC, very powerful MC. And I was asking her, who are the top earning MCs in your field? She mentioned some name, and I mentioned a particular skit maker's name, a female. And I said, this lady would do MC for events. How much do you think they will pay her? She said, like maybe 5 million naira. How much are they paying you? Said 200,000. I said, do you know that you are better than this person in delivery? Because I've seen both of you anchor events before. Say, yes, she knows. Say, why are they paying you 200K and they are paying her 5 million with begging? It's because she has a personal brand. It's because her contents are out there and because nobody knows you yet. A lot of you are good at what you do, but nobody knows you yet. All right. A very good example I'm going to give you is Aproko Doctor. I'm sure almost everybody here have seen this guy's video or know who he is. This guy is a medical doctor working at 3 different hospitals in this Lagos. But he was so broke, he could not afford headphone until he started to make content. Today is a billionaire in Naira. Is globally recognized. is rubbing stomach, what they say in Nigeria, with the richest in the world. Excuse me, because of his content. Who was Ida Bassi before she did that Guinness World Record? I don't know her. A lot of you don't know her. But today she has 2 Guinness World Record. Her restaurant is one of the most expensive in Lagos. And she makes 9 figures from teaching people how to cook. Some of you here can cook 10 times better than Hilda. Am I talking to you? You are so good. The only people that know about your cooking are your husband and your children. Or maybe your siblings if you are not yet married. Nobody else knows about what you can do. That is what we're talking about. You are good at something, but you are not paid for it. Some of you are not even paid at all for what you can do. Whereas someone else is getting paid multiple income for what you're doing. So it's not just this. Even if you are called for ministry, this is Femi Lazarus. Because of content, now the guy is opening his churches all over the world. It's not only him, there are plenty of people like him. A lot of you will know Jerry Eze. Without him posting his prayer stuff online, which of you will know him? NSPDP. There are plenty. Joshua Sema, all of them is because of their content. That's how they exceeded and succeeded in ministry. There is no big pastor today who did not use media and became big. None of them. None of them. They were on TV. That's when TV was reigning. It's no longer TV today. So you want to be able to earn more than others. You want to be able to earn what you are worth. You have to build your personal brand. It's one of the benefits. The next benefit is monetization. You can make money like crazy. Simple content that this boy started doing in 2020 blew him up. Today, he charges millions of dollars to make posts. I'm sure all of you would have seen his videos before. He doesn't even talk. He just does this. The next one is positive PR. How many of you in this Lagos have heard P1 Real Estate Company? You've heard it before, ba? Even if you have scandal, even if people try to spoil your name, your content can redeem that. The volume of content you put out can shape people's perception of you. If you keep quiet, people are going to make their own decisions about who you are. The reason they are not buying your products is because you have zero personal brand. What about influence, political power? Now, I follow US politics a lot. And for those of you who followed the election last year, you will know, among other things, one of the major things that determined who won the election was podcasts. The fact that Donald Trump went on more podcasts and went on the right kinds of podcasts, he was preferred. And that actually was the October surprise. Because his last son, Barron, advised him on going to some certain podcasts. One of them was Joe Rogan podcast that had over 50 million views in less than 48 hours. Those were the kind of things that happened, and he was able to win. And the final one is you are able to build consistency through your 7-11-4 rules. Ladies and gentlemen, the summary of what I'm trying to say is whatever you are doing, ladies and gentlemen, whatever it is you're doing, you can become the best at it. Let me take that back. You can be the best known at it, because the best known will always be the best, and we always beat the best. Let me rephrase that. Let me rewind that and say it again. The best known will always be the best, and we always beat the best. Did you get what I just said? Is the one that is known the most that is perceived to be the best. It's not necessarily the best, but people will see him as the best, and he will beat even the one that is the best at the same game. Why? Because he's the best known. The best known will be the best. We become the best. That's what I mean. And we beat the best any day. A lot of you, your products are the best of its kind around, but you are still broke and struggling. The best thing you can afford is a 5-bedroom duplex in Aja, while your mate owns real estate abroad. You are still a local champion. Why? Because nobody knows you. You guys are good at so many things, but nobody knows about it. And that has to end. That has to end this new year. It has to end this new year. There is a direct correlation between your personal brand and the kind of income that you generate. Alex Sumozi, phenomenal guy. Some of you might know him, but if you don't know him, don't worry. He's an American guy. Few months ago, the guy did a live stream on YouTube, and he did it 2 days, 3 days, I think, actually, but the first 2 days of that live stream, he generated 105 million US dollars selling his book live. I have my book here. This was my last book. Selling his book. He broke 2 Guinness World Record. Nobody has ever done that before, to sell digital products and close 105 million. I didn't say naira, I said dollars in 48 hours. How did he do that? It took him about 4 years to build his brand to that level. But one day, he sat down. He's already making money. But what he was making was peanuts, obviously. And he was like, look at Rihanna. She's a billionaire. Look at Kim Kardashian, billionaire. Look at Ryan Reynolds, billionaire. Look at Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, billionaire. What do they have in common? All the businesses that these people are doing are worth billions. Now discover the only thing about them that is common to all of them is fame. They are known. Their personal brand, very solid. So he said to himself, I am going to build my personal brand. And there is one way you build your personal brand that is the pivotal way, is through content. Let me prove it to you. One of the things that's going to make you make money as a personal brand is becoming an authority. Remember? And when you write a book, what did they say? You author a book. And a book is a form of content. So becoming an authority is that visa that takes you into that place of enormous wealth. Okay? Now, all I'm about to talk to you on, I'm not trying to turn you to an influencer. For those who do not know me, you're probably seeing me for the first time, attending my class for the first time. If I ask you, do you think I'm an extrovert or an introvert? What will your answer be? Give me an answer in the comments. Do you think I'm an introvert or an extrovert? Okay, extrovert. Don't just say introvert. Introvert, kill you there. What do you mean? This me that is talking like this, I'm not reading it. I'm just talking it. All right. So the reality, ladies and gentlemen, is that I'm an introvert. A very chronic one at that. I'm so introverted that I can be in this room. I'm currently in Lagos for 2 weeks and not step out. The people who stay in this studio with me, because I live in a studio, they sometimes miss me. Like, we have not seen you, sir, for a while. I'm inside. And I'm fine. I'm fine. I live in Dubai naturally. And Dubai, that a lot of people want to come to and say, we are coming for vacation and stuff. I can be indoor for 1 month. Dubai is even worse because I order in everything I need, including fuel. If you need to fuel my car, I will order fuel. They will bring truck to my house and come and fuel the car. That's how bad Dubai is. You can order anything. So I don't go anywhere. I don't associate with, I don't go for clubbing. The only time you see catch my leg in club is when my friends come to Dubai and say, guy, we gotta go out. So let's, and I follow them with my AirPod Max, big one in my ear. I'm pressing my phone inside club. Who does that? But when it comes to personal brand, to come and talk and do my thing, I do it too. I don't like going for events, by the way, except I'm speaking at that event or the person inviting me is very special. I can't say no to that person. So naturally, I'm like that. Huh? I used to be camera shy. Maybe I am still camera shy. I used to have fear of speaking out or what have you. So whatever you think has stopped you so far, I probably have the same thing. I probably have the same challenge. But I have through practice, all right, learn how to balance what my nature is and what my nature is expected to be. If I'm going to build wealth, if I'm going to fulfill what God has asked me to do on this earth, people need to know me. Let me blow your mind. Those of you that went to church today. One day, Jesus decided to call his followers and says, his disciples, his brothers, his closest guys, what is my brand? How do people perceive me? What do people say I am? And they began to give answers. Oh, they say you are this, they say you are that, they say you are in Daboski, they say you are Paose, they say you are Bido Sheka. They were saying all kinds of stuff. And it was like, okay, enough. What about you, my brothers? Who am I? And Peter said, you are this and this and this and this. And Jesus said, yeah, correct. You have gotten it. So the right perception of me, of who I am, is what my brand is going to be built on. Because he said, upon this thing you just said, is where my church will be built. And it will become a dominion brand because nothing else, including the gate of hell, will prevail over it because it will be a dominion brand to be number one brand in the world. And today, you know, the biggest brand in the world is the brand Jesus. Yeah. Why am I saying this? You are the only one that knows you are good. It is you and your staff that knows about your business and your product. You're the only one who knows that your talent, you have it. You're the only one that knows of the things you can do and the things you have learned, the skills you have gathered, the business you're doing, the job, your professionality, your skill. You are the only one that knows. We don't know. All of us want to know. The world needs to know. Your opinion about different matter in your niche. People needs to know. The power of content. One of the recent ones that Nigerians who are on social media would know is VDM. Who was he 2 years ago? Nobody. Another one 2 years ago is Pella, and the other one is the girlfriend. Who knows them? And the reality is, you can't mention 10 influential Nigerians without mentioning these people. Apart from the fact that they now have access to a lot of money. Monies they never thought they would have in their lives. I mean, 5 years ago, none of these three people I mentioned ever thought they are going to have the kind of money they have today. But content put them on. Now, I'm not saying you should do the kind of content they are doing. I'm only saying there's a life that is better at the other side of when you make content. You might be making money, is fine, but whatever you are making can be 10 times more when you do content. Do you understand me? We are concluding Nexa game tonight. I posted a video on my YouTube channel about Nexa. Organic. That video has done over 1.7 million in the last 2 months. Organic. I didn't do nothing. I just posted it there and put a link there. And people watch it and paid. And some of you have been promoting Nexa. You even run ads. You do that. How much have you made? Maybe 100K, 200K. Pata pata. And organic stuff that I posted has done almost 2 million in the last. That's me just posting a video on my YouTube channel. That's the point I'm making. So my YouTube channel with one video that I posted has brought almost 2 million without me doing anything. Somebody type content. So ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this workshop is to show you how you can build $100,000 to $1 million personal brand. Now, if you're here and you have not touched $10,000 before, $1,000 before, just be listening with faith and be saying, one day it will be my turn. But for those of you who actually you came here because this is your class, this is what I want to deliver to you. Okay? This is what I'm about to deliver to you. Now, how are we going to be able to do this? It is using this simple framework called, somebody said never touch 1 million. I know this class is not for you actually. This class is for people who are earning at least 2 million naira a month minimum and above. Those are the ones that actually plan this class for. But those of you that have not touched 1 million before, don't worry, one day you will touch it. As a matter of fact, this 2026, you will touch it. If you can just, just listen to these things I'm about to share and go and practice it in your own little way. In your own little way, no matter how young you are, or how old you are, or how broke you are. Just in your own little way, go and practice it. But for those of you who are, this is supposed to be your class, let's do this. How many of you live in Lagos, by the way? Please type Lagos in the comments, because this class is supposed to be for Lagos residents. If you live in Lagos, either on YouTube or on Zoom, type Lagos in the comments. You are currently in Lagos, you're based in Lagos. This class is for you, and I hope you are here. And I hope you are here, actually. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So for those who are in Lagos, if you are not in Lagos, you can still take advantage of this because you can travel to Lagos to do what I'm going to be sharing with you now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brand framework. What does this mean? This is broken into 3 parts. The B and R have the same color, the A have a different color, and the N and D has a different color. The B and R, the B stands for your core identity. All right, who exactly are you? All right, what are you all about? What are the things you are, everything about your identity. We'll talk about that later. The second one is your digital presence. All right. What platform do you exist on? It's very important. And then the A, which is the color in the middle, is your content creation, which is what we are going to be talking about today. The N is your community, nurture your audience into a burning community. And then the D is diversified monetization. This is where you are going to make a lot of money with this. Okay? So, I'm going to start teaching you the things that I want to teach you. There are 4 things that are stopping you from building a personal brand. Okay? These are the 4 things, and I'm going to talk about them one after the other. Now, I'm going to talk about them as a problem, and I'm going to give you a solution for it, and then I'm going to give you a strategy you can follow. And I intend to do all of that in about 30 minutes. So can we rush? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my goodness. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So the first reason is Convenience. Convenience. Now, before I even talk about this, please note that what I'm about to share is not trying to get you a million views or do content that will have a million views. No, no, no. This is not the class for that. I'm talking about the people that matter seeing your content. I'm talking about your target audience, the people that can pay you, the people that can do business with you, the people that you are sent to impact, being the ones seeing your content. That is what I'm talking about. Because I have clients. I've heard of a lady who has 5,000 followers on Instagram and her business is doing $7 million. She's an American. Is doing $7 million from 5,000 followers. All right. I've got a girl in this Lagos. I think she's in Lagos. She'll still be in Lagos. The last time I saw her, she was in Lagos. She has less than 1,000 followers on Instagram. And this lady makes an average of $5,000 every month. Less than 1,000 followers. All right. So it is not the followers count or the number of views. When I say makes on Instagram, I mean people who buy our products, but who met her through our content on Instagram. Do you get it now? I'm not saying Instagram paying you. You are still at the basic level. Any of you who have ever listened to some very wealthy YouTubers, I'm not talking about Nigerian skit makers and stuff, even the Nigerian ones too. You would note that they have said their most income does not come from what YouTube paid them. How many of you have heard that before? That they make more money by brand deals, their product they sell, than what they make from YouTube. If you have heard something like that before, type 555. Fantastic. So the money the platform pay is small compared to the kind of money they can make. So this class is not about making money on social media. Please don't mix these two things. They're very different. We're talking about your personal brand and the content you make to build your personal brand. Now, here's the question before I even go further to talk about this. How many of you here, how many of you here wants to begin to make content in 2026? Please type the word 2026 for me. I want to just see the number. You know that this thing has been a long time coming. I know I should be making content. I really want to do this thing. I really want to start it. I'm ready. I want to do this content thing in 2026. Just give me 2026. Now, there are 4 possible things that have stopped you. The first one, let me teach you from this, my notes. I'm going to teach you from my notes, all right? So I'm sure you can see this. So the first one is convenience, like I said. And how does this work? Because some people will say, I am too busy. That's why I'm not making content. My business takes a lot of my time. I'm doing so many things at the same time, I'm not able to do what I'm supposed to do. So some people, they say, I don't know what to say. That's why I'm not doing content. I don't know what to say. Some, I'm camera shy. To some, I don't have good camera or team or video stuff and all. That's why I am not making content. So the reason some people are not making content is because of it's not convenient. All right. So that's why they are not starting. The second category is called consistency. So consistency is people who start, they make some content, but they stopped. Maybe they joined a training and then the trainer told them to do 30 days challenge, content challenge. I don't know how many people have done content. I don't know how many people have done content stuff in I've done 30 days content challenge. They are posting back to back. There was one of my team that is in charge of our movie media. And one day she came, she said, "Oh, I'm doing this training. I paid for it. I'm going to be dropping one content every day for 30 days. Yeah, she came. They shot her first day, second day. And then recently I said, Alpha, are you still posting content? Sir, 30 days has ended. I said, have you posted since then? Say, no, she posted for those 30 days. But then she could not continue. Some of you attend training, they'll put fire in your bum bum. You are motivated. You will post today, post today, and then pum. One of my very good friend, who I consider her the best female rapper from Nigeria. Some of you might know her. She made a content some months ago, and within a month, that video had done over 100,000 views on YouTube. 75% of the people who viewed that video are from the US, which was a great market. Her YouTube got monetized. She got all the subscribers she needed. She even earned money from YouTube from that content. Then people bought her products from that content. And she made the second one. That one got about 15,000 views or 40,000 views. The first one later got 600,000 views. And she made the third one. And then she stopped making. And I saw her one day and I asked, what happened? Why did you stop? Say, oh, Sam. So some of you started, but you could not continue. So consistency is your problem. Number 3 is called conformity. The conformity people are those who make content, but nobody is engaging their contents. Are you here? The first one is convenience. The second one is consistency. The third one is conformity. Sorry, I'm a doctor. Doctors' handwriting are not readable. That's why I'm saying what I'm reading so that you can understand it. You post, but you're only having 2 views, 1 like, 50 views, 0 comments. You are the one commenting on your own content. You and your family members. And that boy that is trying to toast you, he's always liking all your posts. Or that girl. So nobody engages with your content because your content does not obey or follow the algorithm requirements. That is number 3. Or number 4 is called conversion. You are making content, you are consistent, people are even viewing and engaging your content, but you are broke. Anybody like that? You're getting views, you're getting likes, you're getting comments, but you are broke. Your content is not converting. Nobody's buying your products. You're not making money. You're not living the life that you want to live. You're not getting the kind of money you want to get. You are underpaid grossly. Your content are not converting. So is either it's not convenient for you, you're a busy professional, you can't afford to give time to content creation. One of my clients I spoke to last year, I said, you need to start making content. You have so much potential. You're good at a lot of things. The world needs to see you. I know you post photos once in a while. And when this, my friend, posts a photo, in less than 5 hours, she has over 35,000 likes on her photo. Has about 3,000 comments on her photos when she posts. She doesn't have a single video on her Instagram. And I said, you need to start making videos. Sam, where will I get the time? Hey, me, I'm here in this country. I'm flying to this, I'm busy and all of that. And I'm looking for, I said, the money you are looking for is at the other side of the content you are not making. He says, Sam, I'm too busy. I have this business, I have that business. I said, can you give me 3 hours of your time in a month? And I will turn you into a content generating machine. 3 hours. Use the remaining days and hours of the month to do everything else you are doing. If you can invest 3 hours and give me those 3 hours, I'm going to turn you to a content machine for an entire month. I'm going to produce a minimum of 120 pieces of content for you that will last you for 1 full month. The next month, you give me another 3 hours. I will do incredible things for you. She said, 3 hours. I can do that. She said, yeah, I can do that. So what you need to solve your consistency problem, the fact that the convenience problem, is the right strategy. That's all you need. What you need to solve your consistency problem is the right strategy. What you need to solve your conformity problem, to get engagement on your posts, is consistency problem. A strategy. What you need to solve your conformity problem, conversion problem, to make money, is the right strategy. And ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you is that strategy that you can use for 2026. Are you ready? I'm not going to charge you for this. Like, I should box this and charge ₦1 million for this, just to teach you. If I've ever attended my personal brand section, you know that personal brand accelerator alone, that's your foundation. I charge $1,000. I charged you $1,000. Some of you are here. Just the foundation alone. Now, this is content strategy I'm about to deliver to your hand. And I'm not charging you for this. It is free. Okay? So are you ready? Okay. Something that came to my mind right now is a very funny. But in 3 days, imagine what will happen in 1 week. Imagine what will happen in 1 month on that stuff. And it has gotten over 30-something thousand views. If you doubt me, I'm going to shock you. I want to show you the channel. Don't go and subscribe it. I don't want Nigerians on that channel. It's meant for American people. This is the channel. So let me show you. What can you see? 241 subscribers. All right? 108 videos. Because I'm going to tell you a strategy. I thought about this last week. Those of you on Nexa, remember? I've started doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, what can you see? It's based in US because I don't... 36,000 views. 36,000 views. I'm a doer of what I teach. In the next 1 month, I'm still going to do analysis on this channel and show you. You'll be shocked if it has had 3 million views. Okay? That's just it. We started posting them just about 3 days ago. These are the videos. Let me show you. Shorts. This is one of them. Watch this video right now.
There's one thing above all.
Watch this video right now. This is another one.
Do you ever notice when creators do
Watch this video right now.
Ready?
This video right now.
You can tell when something's written by AI, right? It just feels...
Watch this video right now.
Y'all want to know how to get bang?
Watch this video right now. Are you saying
this video gets views?
Watch this video right now.
This is how every social...
Watch this video right now. So you are saying the day 2 days ago. Watch this video right now.
The simplest route to success on social media is posting every day, and yet that's
871.
in the hundreds of conversations.
2 days ago. Watch this video right now. 2 days ago. Watch this video right now. 2 days ago. Watch this video right now.
Here's
how to turn one
shitty content idea.
Watch this video right now.
Here's how to go viral.
Watch this right now.
You need some.
Are you saying it?
$1 million.
737 2 days ago. GB, pull up that clip.
There's a...
GB, pull up that clip. GP, pull up that clip. GP, pull up that clip. Are you saying it? GP, pull up that clip. GP, pull up that clip. GP, pull up that clip. It's the same video they're just repeating on all of them. GP, pull up. GP, pull up that clip.
I'm 25 years old, and over the past few years, I've made...
GP, Pull up that clip. GP, pull up that clip. Are you saying it? GP, pull up that clip. 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 GP, all right, pull up that clip. Enough. GP, enough. Pull up that clip. Okay, fantastic. So, those videos, they post 30 of them per day. In the last 3 days, they are posted. What's going on? Okay, my camera is off. Okay, let's go to class. They post 30 of them per day, and it has gotten that level of views on a new channel. So that is the second kind of content you should be making, because when you can you use AI animations to do your reaction video? We are talking about you building a personal brand. If you have to be inside, yes, you have to be inside. But in this context, these are reaction videos that you can talk about. So this one is mass-produced reaction for viral video. This is a different kind. There is a different kind where after each of those videos, I will say my own opinion. I will talk if I agree with the person and I will buttress the person's point, or if I disagree with the person, I will say my own so that they will know, all right, that I disagree with the person. So it's very important that you know that. So that is the second kind of content that you can make, okay? All right. Do you understand that content now? Reaction content is a very easy kind of content that you can do. So you can easily react to 30 videos within 1 hour and say all the things you want to say. All right? Within 1 hour, you can do that. The third one, which is the one that is hottest right now, is the latest one. It's going to be very crazy in 2023. All right? They don't get YouTube strikes. These ones don't get when you do it the right way, actually. Now, by the way, this content I just showed you, the reason we are mass producing it is because we want to use it to raise funds to pay for the team. One of my very close person who started making this kind of content, as a matter of fact, reminded me about it, did this for 2 months and generated over $8,000 in 2 months of posting 20 to 30 reaction videos every day. All right. Very, very important. So the third one is called highlights. Highlight videos. An highlight kind of video is a video where you first record yourself performing random activities that you normally will perform. Maybe yourself going to the office, riding in a car, cooking, dancing in church, having a meeting, whatever it is, random activities. Okay? And then you are now going to have a script that is addressing something to your target audience. Then that script, you will record it as a voiceover and mix it with some of the mixture of that B-roll of activities you were doing. An example of such videos are people you have seen them cooking and turning different food. And then the voice that you are hearing is not the voice of the food or music. It is a story or a comedy. Like I've heard one that a lady was reading a story of how a guy said that his landlord's wife fell in love with him during his NYSC. Naturally, people want to hear that story. They want to hear that gist. At the same time, they are loving the food that you are preparing. And you will see 5 million views, 70 million views. And people are liking and following the cookery of that person who is posting that video. At the same time, they are also enjoying the stories that they are being told under. So when you are showing multiple activities within 3 seconds, the scene is changing, and then you are doing a voiceover teaching them something. It's differently. Some of you might have seen those kind of videos that I'm talking about. I'm not saying you have to get random stories. For your own kind of stuff, you are teaching something, you are saying something, you're sharing your normal content. Okay? But instead of you appearing on camera, it is a B-roll of an activity you were doing that is showing. Remember, this is about personal brand. So you want to see people, you want people to see you attend to your clients, to do the kind of things you normally do in your business. All right. If you're a shoemaker, be making a shoe, the process of making a shoe, but you are teaching them something else on the voiceover. Those two things are crazy. If you build websites, let the B-roll show you as you are pressing your computer, doing website stuff and everything, as you go to make coffee, all of those activities, let they put it together, and then your voiceover is going on it. So that is the third kind of content you should be making. Are you getting it? Fantastic. So now we are done with the first stuff. What is next now is the second stuff. All right. Which is consistency problem. Now, I've just showed you how to overcome the problem of I don't know what to post, I don't have time, I'm busy. I made you believe that if you, all right, can afford 3 hours, if you can afford 3 hours in a month, you can do all this content I just gave to you. So there is no, I don't have time, I don't know what to say, I've just broken that down for you now. So now the second one is I'm not consistent. Because some of you even make content, you are not consistently posting it. All right? To fix the consistency problem, you need, the solution is a team. The solution is a team. You cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. So that's the problem with a lot of people. You are the one that will record the video. You are the one that will try to edit it. The one that will try to post it. No. If you want to build a personal brand, you have to build it as if it is real business. And to build it as a real business, you have to invest in it. It will cost you some money. So it is not free. Okay, so to be consistent, it will cost you a team. You need a team. You need help. You need somebody to record you. You need somebody to edit for you. You need somebody to post for you. You need somebody to do all of those things for you. So it is very important. Now, there are two options you have. Because I used to say, you cannot be broke and busy at the same time. If you are broke and busy, they should put you in jail. Or they should lie you down and put cane in your ass. Pa, pa, pa. You cannot be broke and busy at the same time. So you're either busy and you have money to pay for people to do this for you, or you don't have money, but you have to put in the time. You cannot be busy. If you're broke, you cannot be busy. So I'm talking to you now. You want to make 2026 the best year for you in your content, and you want to be consistent. If you are broke, you have to do the work. You have to set alarm. You have to punish yourself if you miss any day and you don't post your content and engage it and do everything. You have to punish yourself. All right. So if you are broke, then whatever you are busy doing is useless. If that thing is not removing the brokenness in your life. Okay. But if you are busy truly and you know I'm busy, I got a lot of things I'm doing, then you must have money to pay people to do content for you. Do you understand me? You must have money to pay people to do this thing for you if you are busy. Those of you that are not busy, fantastic. These things are easy. I've broken it down for you. So you have to decide which one. Either way, your content needs to go out every day. because that is what is going to build your personal brand, and your personal brand is what's going to make 10 times whatever you are currently making right now. Okay, so that is how to overcome the consistency thing, because when you have a team, your team, all you need to give them is 3 hours. Your team can do everything for you. Because a lot of you don't understand the power of visibility. Do you know why Coca-Cola still do adverts? Have you asked yourself why MTN still do advert and billboards and everything? Do you know why even YouTube still advertise? YouTube is advertising YouTube. Facebook is advertising Facebook. Google is advertising Google. Why? Because they understand the principle. Out of sight is out of mind. People don't see you, they fucking forget about you. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Your target audience don't see you every day, they forget about you. So you have to show up. You have to say the same message over and over and over. It doesn't say, I don't have what to say. Repeat it. Keep repeating it. They did not. They have forgotten. Repeat it again and again and again. And fresh people will keep discovering you, and they will do business with you. And like the power of these things, I've gone to countries where people had seen my content on YouTube. And because of that, they gave me soft landing. I've shared the story of a friend who wanted to return to America after her visa had expired, and they made a mistake in her middle name or something. So she wasn't going to, her passport stuff was not going to pass to get a new visa. So she was going to go with a group for an event in the US. Unfortunately, everyone that went with her to the embassy for interview that day, they reject all of them before her. Just before she got to the front of the person who was going to interview her, a lady came and tapped her. I know you. She was like, sorry, ma. She was like, yeah, I follow you. Are you not so and so? Say, yeah, I am. Say, I watch your content. I love them. Why are you here? Say, I'm going for this and that. Say, okay, so we're not going to actually give anybody going for that event visa, but I'm going to approve your own. Say, I have these problems. Say, don't worry, we will solve all your problems. So they sorted the name issues she had, and then they gave her 5 years visa. And the woman even sent her to do some things for her in the US and give her information and feedback. Why? Because she made content. Why? Because she kept on posting every day about the stuff she does. She wasn't even posting to reach a US consular. She was posting about the business she's doing and things that inspire other ladies. That's all she was doing. And by some weird reason, the consular of the embassy in Abuja follows her, saw her content, liked her, followed her. You don't know who is following you. I don't know the people who are following me. I don't know how many of them. In 2019. Yeah, in 2019, somebody bought an apartment of 45 million in Abuja through a post I made on Instagram. The person had 200 followers, have a picture of a child on his DP. He doesn't have any other post. He's not a viral person. It's not anything. It's like a nobody on Instagram, but the person is following me and he has 45 million to pay for an off-land project in Abuja in 2019. I'm not even the one selling the stuff. One of my friends is courting with me. So he's working in a real estate company. I saw the flyer he designed. I said, this flyer is fine. Let me post it for you. I posted it. And when the person make inquiry, I connected the two of them. They did the transaction and gave me small change for suya. What's the point I'm making? You never know who's following you. You never know who will see your content. You never know the country that's going to get you to. This guy, Stephen Akintayo, the first time I was going to the US, with his agbada, they pack him aside, say, you are Nigerian pastor, stay aside, stay there. So he was furious, like, why are you treating me like this? I said, Google my name, Google my name. So one of them decided to call his bluff, say, this one that is shouting, Google my name, who the fuck are you? So they carry Google and they check. And the first thing the person saw was this guy has written 12 books. And he said, you're an author? He said, yes, I have written 12 books on Amazon, on a book. And I was like, oh, we're so sorry, sir. Please come this way. And they gave him VIP treatment. Since that time, they know they do that kind of nonsense for him again. Because he wrote book. How many book has God put inside you? You. You've not published one. Some of you have even started manuscript. You bought book and you wrote one line or one page or two page or few pages, and that book, nothing. Your personal brand is your visa to anywhere in the world, places you've never been to. I don't care how much you're making, 100 million, 1 billion, 2 billion, multiply by 10. With a strong personal brand, you can do it. That's the essence of this class. Either you are broke at zero or you're making 2 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion already. It can become 10 times. Well, 10 times zero is still zero. So please make sure you are not making zero here. You want to join Nexa before it's midnight so that you stop making zero if that's your problem. All right, so that is how to solve the consistency problem. What about the conformity problem? Number 3, conformity. It is what we call content structure. Sorry, you're not saying my... It's content structure. That is the solution. Now, what is a content structure that you need to follow? Ladies and gentlemen, because the algorithm... Oh, God. How many of you are in Lagos and you would like my team to help you with your content? If you are in Lagos and you would like us to help you with your content, type Lagos content. Lagos content. We are going to be helping just 20 people in 2026. Just 20 people in 2026. And these 20 people, we're going to help you with your entire personal brand beginning to identify who your audience are. We're going to help you with their pain points identification. We're going to help you with the kind of questions they are asking that you will talk about. Please be listening. We're going to help you with all of that. And we're going to help you with 3 kinds of content, which are your talking head. You're going to come to our studio, which is in Lagos. It's on the island. We're going to assign a brand manager to you. They're going to help record you for the 3 kinds of content that I talked about. The talking head. That's number 1. Number 2, reaction. We're going to get videos in your niche, viral videos in your niche. And we're going to help you. We're going to shoot and record you while you react to them. And then number 3, we're going to help you with highlights. Somebody is going to follow you for 6 hours in a day to do as many activities you want to do. Go for an event, go to make your hair if you're a lady, go to speak. If you want to do get ready with me and wake up from the bed and go to bathroom, we also have bathroom and bed and everything in the studio if that's what you want to do. Whatever it is you want to do, you want to go to eat at a restaurant, want to go on a date, they capture those activities and you can change clothes so that we have much activities that you can perform. All right. And the script you are going to be reading on all these 3 contents, we are going to do everything for you. All you need to do is to walk into the studio for 3 hours. The team will record everything. They will edit all the videos. You're going to be recorded with Netflix camera. One of them is the one that is doing this. This is a live stream. This is not edited. This is pure. You can see how fine it is, depending on if your camera is helping you to do it. All right. They are going to do all of that for you. And more than that, after editing and getting it done, they are going to help you post it. We are going to assign a social media manager to you. He's going to post all those videos across 4 platforms, namely YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. All right. They are going to post all of that for you and help you also engage people for a full month. And they are going to do analytics for you. Everything done. The only thing we need from you is to bring down your fine self with your beard or your fine face. If you're a guy, either you have beard or not, so just come like that. If you're a lady, just come with your makeup and your fine, fine clothes. They are going to do everything for you. You're going to have a brand manager that's going to connect with you. You guys will gist very well. They will talk about your goal, your business, what you want to achieve. Everything. They're going to do it all for you. All right. And somebody's asking how much. Of course, it's not free. But we're doing something crazy for January 2026. So right now we want just 20 people. I don't know how many of you that are here that want to be part of it. The first 20 people to book ahead are who we are going to be taking. Now, all this service that I just mentioned to you is very affordable. We charge just a very small amount. We charge only 5,000 US dollars for it per month. Okay? That's what we charge for it per month. But for the sake of this class, we are going to be taking 20 people for only $1,000 for everything. So if you can afford $1,000, which is roughly about 1.5 million naira, all right, the team is going to do everything for you. Okay, just 1.5 million naira. Now, we only have space for 20 people, so it's the first 20 to pay. Now, I understand some of you might not have the full 1.5 million naira now. No problem. You can actually deposit something you have, all right? And you just have to make sure that before 30th of January, you balance out so that your section can happen. Now, those of you who have money to pay immediately, I am personally going to give you a fast action taker discount. You don't need to pay 1.5. All you have to pay is just 1 million naira. So if you have 1 million naira right now, you can book the entire January. All we need from you just 3 hours. You come to the studio in Chevron Lekki for 3 hours and they will finish everything for you. All right. 3 different kinds of content will be done for you. They will handle everything for you, even posting, engaging, all the things you need, everything done for you the exact way that I do it, the exact way that I'm doing it for the client that pay me $60,000. So these are the 2 options that you have. So you can either deposit. If you're depositing, you'll be paying a total of 1.5 million, and you have up until end of January to do that so that you can get your section. All right. If you have everything right now, you pay only 1 million and you get access. What only guarantees your slot is payment. All right. If you pay a deposit tonight, you become one of the 20. All right. But when you pay full is when your slot is guaranteed. So for those who pay, you're going to be given calendar. You're going to have a call with my team and they're going to find out your schedule, where you are, everything. And if you are outside of Lagos and you want to do this, you will have to fly into Lagos for your recording. All you just need is find one day that you can come to Lagos. You can also be a partaker of this. So if you are asking me the question, how are you going to do this? What do you need to do? I'm going to drop a link in the comment right now. I want you to use that link. The link is going to take you to a group. Just a group. It's going to take you to a web page where you have 2 options. Okay, you have 2 options on that page, and then you can select if you want to do a deposit. You do a deposit, and then you send the message immediately. The number you're going to send the message to is on that group is on that page as well. So you just send the message there. All right, just message there, and then somebody is going to answer you from there, and then tell you the next step that you're supposed to take. So that is the link. Go to that page right now. Please, it is first 20 payments that we are taking. So you can do a deposit towards your 1.5 if you don't have everything. But if you can afford 1 million, there's an option for that. Pay the 1 million immediately. And after you have paid, come and drop a message paid on this thing. All of you that are paying while I'm still talking, I have a special gift for you that I'm not going to mention yet. When I mention it, some people will shout. Don't worry, guys. I still have more things to share with you. Remember, there are 4 things. I have just talked about only 3. There's the 4th one, which is monetization. So how are you going to make this money from your content? Very important. Remember, we're not just making content. We're building a personal brand. All right. If you want to book for February, you have to book and pay now, because the people who pay in January, they are not coming to play. So go and pay something significant now. If you don't have all the money, while I'm still doing this, go to the place and pay now, so that we'll get this thing done for you. All right. Your friends will just be wondering, how are you doing it? Everybody is just seeing your stuff out there. This is the opportunity you have. The reality is, a lot of you have a car, and the minimum you probably spend on a car will be 5 million, 10 million, 50 million, 100 million. If you could spend that on a car, why is it difficult to invest 1.5 million in yourself to build your brand for global opportunity? Remember, I said some people will hear what I'm saying and will not do anything. Which one will you fall into? Are you going to do something, or you're going to be the backdrop that will make other people shine? The others in your niche, in your industry, that are making more money than you, is because they are better known. There is a way you can package yourself, and that's what we're going to do for you at VAD Media. So you want to take advantage of that opportunity immediately. Once you have paid, please come into the comment section and type paid. All right. There's something very interesting for you. All right. So, anyways, I'm done with that. We only have 20 slots, so take it if you need that slot. So let's continue class. Somebody said, I'm just joining, I don't understand the payment. Sorry, maybe when you watch the replay, there's still space. Yes, our team can work for you for as long as you want. We have an annual package as well for stuff that you want to do. All right. So what we are doing that is different today is that we're giving people the opportunity to spread their payment so that you don't get too choked. All right. So you want to do a deposit right now towards your 1.5 million, but it's 1.5 million for a year if you want the entire package. All right. That's what we'll do for you. So go and take that opportunity right now as I continue class. So let's talk about the last part, which is monetization. How do you make money with your content? What are the things that you need to do with your content? So I said the fourth one is conversion problem. You are posting, you are consistent, people are seeing your posts, they are engaging, but they are not buying anything that you are selling. There's something you are missing. There's something you are missing. You don't know how to convert attention to cash. All right? So, in order to be able to do that, is very, very simple. You need to, number one, you need to create an offer. All right? You need to create an offer. An offer is not a product. An offer is different from a product. A lot of you have products, you have businesses, all right? People are not coming to buy, even though you're making content, they're reading your content because you do not know how to create an offer. So you have to create an offer. What is an offer? All right? It's a product or a group of products packed together, and the additions you add to them to make people make a buying decision faster. Let me repeat that. Whatever you add to your products to make people make a buying decision faster, that is your stuff. Okay, we have somebody that has paid on YouTube. I think the name is Tochuku. So I'm writing your name down now. You have won yourself something significant. I'm going to announce it. It's going to blow some people's mind. Number one, Tochuku. So we have 19 more slots. We have one slot is taken. We have 19 more slots. So I'm going to search for Tochuku and stuff. So congratulations, Tochuku, for that. So the rest, as you pay, please come and type paid so that I can see you and be able to write your name down as well. So where am I? I'm talking about offer. What does offer mean? Okay. What does offer mean? An offer are the things you add, all right, to your product to make people make a buying decision faster. For example, helping you create your content, shoot your content, edit your content, produce your content, distribute your content, and multiply your content, and analyze your content. 6 things in one for only $1,000. Query. Do you know how many number of videos you are getting like that? That's a minimum of 30 unique videos. Each video alone should cost you nothing less than 100,000. That's 3 million for just those videos alone. The section that you're going to have with the brand manager alone to determine who your audience are, what your pain points are, the things that you need to do, all of those processes alone should cost you another $1,000 for only 1 hour. Are you mixing the price together? You know, if you're going to hire a social media manager, you know how much it's going to charge you. Huh? So all of these things put together, you're getting for only $1,000. It becomes an offer. Why? Because it's better than just a product. Why are we doing it? We want to build relationship with you. When we can make you more money with your content, when we can blow your business with your content, you are going to have more money to pay for our higher packages later. Do you understand? So that's what we are doing, just to make sure that you are not just learning, you are also benefiting, and you are also doing business with us. So you have to be able to learn how to create an offer for your products. Whatever it is you're selling, you need to learn how to create an offer. Number 2, you need to learn how to create what we call a lead magnet. A lead magnet is what pulls people away from social media and brings them into your own personal media. All right. Social media is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of those. Those are public media. They are not your personal stuff. Anything can happen to all those social media pages. But you need a place where you are the one who can easily reach people and do business with them, interact with them, and do all kinds of stuff with them. So you need something to invite them to come and give you their details, so that you can build what we call an email list, or add them to some group if you want to do. But the minimum you need is an email list. All right. It's called your own channel. So your lead magnet is the number 2 thing that you need in order to be able to get it done. The third one is you need a funnel. A funnel. You need a sales funnel. Or you can convert your website to both a funnel and a lead magnet website. Okay, so you can convert both of them to that, and that is going to change everything for you. So the funnel helps you to capture lead, it helps you to deliver a lead magnet, and it also helps you to start nurturing the people that are coming inside, so you can be able to sell your product to them. The lady that I showed you in Dubai has done that, built email lists, build an audience, build a community, and now she's selling products that are worth minimum of $2,000, $2,500 as a matter of fact, to people that are those of $10,000, those of $5,000, and she is closing and killing it like mad. So you want to make sure that you do something like that as well. So you need a product that you convert into an offer. You need to be able to create a lead magnet. You need to be able to create a funnel system for you to be able to convert these people that are viewing your stuff into paying customers. The last one, which is number 4, is to do what I call volume content. When you have volume content, you generate a lot of views because of the volume. That's what I showed you guys earlier. You generate a lot of views. And when you get a lot of views, you get paid by most of the platforms like YouTube, TikTok. They get to pay you because you are getting a lot of views. I told you about one of my friends that did $8,000 in the last 2 months from posting 20 times on YouTube, reaction videos, the same kind of stuff that you can do. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 4 things that you need in order to get through with this. Now, for those of you who are still here, I'm going to be giving you a free gift. All right. And that free gift, let me see if I can just drop it in the comment for you. to have that free gift. Where are you? All gifts. And it must be somewhere around here. So I'm trying to see if I have the link. All right, fantastic. So if you have any question, this is the time to ask your questions. If you'd like me to answer any question for you, type the question right now. Type the question right now. Somebody is asking an interesting question. Say, can you secure a slot for 20K? Well, you're paying 1.5 million by the end of January. So if 20K is fair to you to start, you can start. But please remember, well, anything you pay, you're not really getting a refund. So you're not going to pay and say, I want my money. I want my money back. So please make sure this is something you want to do. If you're not ready for this, don't worry. It's not for everybody. Remember, there are over 100 people watching this, and more will still watch, and we only have 20 slots. And we're not taking the entire 20 slots from here. There are other people, at least I have about 5 friends that are interested already. My personal friends, they are all females anyway. They have been chopping, I want to do content in mouse for like 3 years. So now that they have an opportunity for a team to actually help them do it, I'm sure they are going to be taking all these slots. So we technically have about 15 minus the people that have paid less than 15 slots to go. Oh, okay. I think I found what I'm looking for. I found what I'm looking for. So I'm going to give you guys a gift. Okay. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my gift for you. So go and register on this. There are some incredible things that are waiting for you that are worth over 10,000 US dollars. So go and take it. All right. So when you get to the page, just click on register so you can register, and then you'll be able to get access to it. I'm just trying to take off. Will there be opportunities for me if it make up my money? I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. So the idea is you make a deposit if you can't pay the 1 million, and then we get to talk to you. So all the planning and everything that needs to go on will now happen later on the conversation. Then there are people who say, you know what, can you just make the content for me and I will go and post it and do all the other things myself. So there is a sub option that we have for people who we can make 2 kinds of content for: your talking head content and your reaction video content. All right, we're going to be able to make 30 of both. That's 15 of the 2 for you. If you fall in that category, we'll not post it for you, we'll make it for you and edit it for you and give it to you. All right, we'll not do 3 kinds of content for you. You have 2 kinds of content, a total of 30 videos done. Which link are you asking for? Some say they didn't see link. This is the link for the gifts. All right, that's the link for the gifts. This is the gifts. That's the link for the gifts. And I'm going to post it also on YouTube so that the people on YouTube can see it also. So this is also it on YouTube. Add to broadcasts. That's the gifts stuff. Okay. That's the gift stuff. For those of you that want to take advantage of the offer, you want us to make content for you, I posted the link earlier, so I hope you have copied it and used it. So that's that. I don't think I have any other question that is littering. I've actually done 30 minutes longer than Can it still be available after January? Of course, it will be available after January, but at the original price of $5,000. If you want everything done for you, if you want just half of it and stuff done, there's also a $2,000 offer. That's about 3 million naira offer for that. But the $5,000 offer is what you are getting for 1 million naira if you pay full today. If you spread the payment, you only get to pay 1.5 million. And it's only 20 people that the team can take in an entire month. So we are taking people for January now. So you want to make sure you don't let this live close without booking a slot. Once we get all our 20, we are done and we are good. Okay? So you want to make sure that you take advantage of this. Is very important. I cannot overemphasize that. All right. Which link has disappeared again? Okay. Somebody is saying birthday blessings. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are done. Say it's asking for password. Just register, create a new password. You can see sign up instead. Don't log in, sign up because you don't have access to it. So sign up and just go and follow everything that is on the platform and you will be fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of this. I'll see you all some other time. Everybody on Nexa is going to become 150,000 naira by 12 midnight. All right. So just enjoy. A lot of new things are going to happen. Thank you very much. Once again, good night.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, I perish. There won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame.